Hi everyone and welcome to my beauty channel. I'm Cristina Costache, a professional makeup artist and beauty content creator, and in today's video I'm going to show you how I created this colorful makeup look on my beautiful model Sofia. First, I'm starting with a cotton pad soaked in micellar water to cleanse the skin and remove any dirt or oil. Then I spray Avent thermal water to calm and prep the skin, making it slightly damp before applying this hyaluronic water essence from Tree. Applying it on damp skin helps the serum absorb better and retain moisture. I absolutely love this product. It hydrates beautifully and also works great as a primer. Next, I'm applying the glow base from Heimish on the chest. Even though it's technically a glowing primer, I like to use it as a cream highlighter too. It's super fine and gives a natural radiant finish. It looks stunning both in real life and in photos. For foundation, I'm using the Perfect Cover BB Cream from Misha in shade 23. This product is one of my go-tos when I want a natural skin finish. It has light to medium buildable coverage, and even when applied in a larger amount, it still looks undetectable on the skin. It gives a beautiful glowy finish. I start applying it with a brush, then switch to a sponge to blend it out evenly. Next is concealer. I'm using the Radiant Creamy Concealer from NARS in the shade Vanilla. I apply it under the eyes and in the center of the face to brighten and highlight. Then I blend it out using a synthetic blending brush. To highlight the high points of the face, I'm using a cream highlighter from Yalamasca. I love it because it has ultra fine shimmer particles and looks incredibly natural on the skin. For contour, I'm using my favorite stick from Kiko Milano in shade 201. I apply it to the cheeks, jawline, forehead and nose, and then blend it with a medium-sized brush. It took me a bit of time to blend it fully. Honestly, I don't contour like this very often. I usually find it easier and get a nicer finish by applying the product on my hand first, then dabbing it onto the face in smaller amounts. For blush, I'm using a cream lipstick from Mina in shade 362. I love this color. It gives a fresh, useful look and brightens up the eyes as well. As you can see, I'm applying it to the eyelids too. I'm blending everything with the same brush. Now it's time to set everything in place with powder. I'm using Laura Mercier, but before that I always make sure there are no creases under the eyes. I use a smaller brush for the under eye area and a larger one for the rest of the face. Next, I'm moving on to the eyebrows. I brush them up first, then use the infallible micro precision pencil in the shade Blonde from L'Oreal. Sofia already has naturally fully brows with a great shape, so I'm just lightly defining them and setting everything with a clear brow gel. For the eyes, I'm choosing peachy tones to really enhance her blue eyes. I start by applying a long-lasting liquid eyeshadow from Kiko Milano in shade 02 as a base all over the lids. I use a synthetic brush to apply it, then switch to a clean one to blend out the edges. Next, I pitch a matte peach shade from the gorgeous Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Instant Eye Palette and I apply it to the mobile lid. The more you build it up, the deeper and more intense the shade becomes. With the leftover product on the brush, I gently sweep it into the crease to soften the transition. Then I take the first shimmer shade from the palette, a beautiful champagne tone, and I apply it to the inner corners of the eyes for an extra touch of glam. For liner, I'm creating a wing using the electric blue kohl pencil from Berry M. I start by flicking it upward to form the wing, then apply it along the lash line, gradually thickening it. Since this pencil isn't long lasting, I set it with a matte blue eyeshadow from the Sapphire Obsessions palette by Huda Beauty. I also apply the same blue pencil along the lower lash line, then set it with a shimmery blue shadow in the inner part of the lower eye area. Then set it with a shimmery blue shadow in the inner part of the lower eye area. To add a pop of color, I use a matte purple single shadow from Nabla Cosmetics in the shade Eurasia, applying it to the outer corners, both top and bottom. I added mascara off camera and now I'm going back to the face. I apply bronzer from my favorite Charlotte Tilbury face palette to add warmth and definition. For an extra glow, I reapply the highlighter to the high points of the face. Next, I mix two glowing shades from the same palette and apply them on the chest to tie the look together. Now for the lips, I outline them using the NYX lip pencil in shade Nude Pink. Then fill them in with this creamy buttery lipstick from Mina, the Color Lip Glow in shade 362. It's a gorgeous glossy pink shade. To finish the entire look, I spritz a few pumps of the Frudia Makeup Setting Fixer, which gives the skin a dewy, fresh finish. And there we have it, a glamorous, colorful, Instagram-worthy makeup look. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more beauty content. Until next time, bye bye!